Hey, we're down here at historic McPherson, Kansas at Pips Dice and Games. We got some stuff to open today. We got some new product in. It's going to be fun. All right, we are back to open this bad boy. The Firefight 2-player starter from MackDyeGames. But this time we're going to get into the nitty-gritty. We're going to open some stuff, actually show the sprues, see what's what kind of craziness we can build, all that jazz. And this is an insane amount of stuff, dude. Like I've seen some other people's videos of openings, and they say the same thing. We're not lying, man. Like, there's a crazy amount of stuff in here. You don't normally see stuff like this, but literally you have all these command dice, which looks like 2, 4, 8 black, 2 orange, 1 green. So it'll be interesting to see exactly how those work. I anticipate it'll be slightly different than Dead Zone. Here you have a bag. This is literally 8 D8s. And you have a second bag of 8 D8s. And then you literally have a poker hand full of the plastic bases for the smaller troops. Literally 6 of these things, and there's 10 bases per, so 60 bases right here. Like, of course, that's between the 2 armies. You got your MDF bases, which these are better quality than I thought they would be. I kind of thought they'd be a little glue and stuff would kind of soak in there and not hold well. This is actually they feel good. Like, all right, so this is the bag. This is your jet bikes, as you can see by the base here. This is more parts than I thought it was going to be. So that'll be a fun build. Lay some stuff out. Yeah, these are, yeah. And people would say, like, well, the price is so much lower than the competitors. The model's got to be, like, bad quality, right? Like, no detail, like, less detail, blah. Not really.
Yeah.
Like, these are actually really good.
Yeah.
Not going to complain. These are right on par with pretty much everybody else. But this is your jet bike body. The color coding.
Yeah.
Because then it gives you an idea. You can see the pieces a little better.
Yeah.
And, for what's what, but it also, you can see, like, the order that you put them on.
Yep.
To make sure you do it right.
And then your options.
Exactly. The options are different colors, and it shows you right there.
Yeah. And then you say, oh, hey, I'm going to magnetize that part because I want to swap or whatever. But, yeah. As you can see, too, I was talking about, I want the body to be one color. It just, there's all the little add-on pieces that you would potentially want a different color. I like it.
So we'll get into that. And of course, you got your flight base and pegs. Yeah, they're back to, okay, there's 2 in there. They're back to back. So it looks like you have a longer peg and a smaller peg. Stick the 2 together, stick it in here. Maybe?
Heads and weapons?
No, almost not sure what it is.
Well, I'm hoping it's heads because this guy ain't got one.
Doesn't look like something else doesn't look like a head.
Oh man, I don't have my glasses.
Unless I wonder if it's maybe a piece.
Oh, you know what these are? These are heads and handlebars.
That's what I was thinking for the other one.
Yeah,
was their grips.
Those are the heads and the handlebars.
These are also these are good thick plastic too. This is not cheap.
It's not the Restic or the PVC plastic or anything. This is model car quality. So
yeah, these will be.
What do they call it? Hard plastic.
Yeah, the hard plastic. Yeah, this is definitely hard plastic, not the soft plastic.
Yeah, keep in mind,
these will be
famous for repurposing their sprues. So these might even go to something completely different.
And here is a body of one of the pilots. It's got the 300 abs going, I see. Nice little rounded. Cannot wait to get these flying through the air. These are going to be a lot of fun. You got things like little jet engine. think we're gonna be doing do some build videos on these bad boys. This is one of the weapons. But that's all your parts for your 2 jet bikes. And the other voice you were hearing is Bill. He is the man, the myth, the legend that is making all this possible. And he's a big-time MackDyeGames guru. Been playing it for a long time, introducing me to it. I'm already enjoying it. There's gonna be a lot of this stuff coming about. A lot of MackDyeGames. Stay tuned. So this was, I'm not gonna open this one because this is just the same thing as that first package. This is just all the Marauder, Marauder in like a mech suit with the minigun or the buzz saws and stuff like that. Next, we're gonna open up one of the Marauder actual main sprues. So this would be your main troops. Take a look at, see what's in here. So, we got 2 sprues. And man, let me tell you, there is so much stuff on here. We'll start with the main one first, where you have your bodies. So here we have our body groups here. You got the first one here, looks like he's got a bunch of grenades on him. He's got a bunch of extra ammo, magazines. He's got some grenades, looks like he's got some ammo slung around his shoulders, out on the chest. Lots of grenades. All these, what's funny is the grenade, well, I guess there is some, it looks like there's some ball style frag grenades, but most of these grenades are actually more like a smoke grenade, the taller cylinder like. That guy's got a bunch of grenades around his neck, that'll be a fun one. And of course there's some arms, big old axe. Definitely have to put that on somebody. That's way too much fun. Okay, it looks like it's duplicates of the bodies. Yeah, so you get 2 of each of the bodies. And then up here, you have, looks like some assault rifles. And pardon me, I don't know all the names of these weapons just yet, but we are definitely gonna be learning. Looks like a couple more assault rifles, like that style. And then here you have 2 big claws for like melee, and like this hydraulic. You have this hydraulic pincer claw, like that's gonna be kind of nutty. You got some pistols. It's like 4 pistols there, and then it looks like you have 2 more pistols and 2 more Wolverine style claws for when these guys get into the melee combat and just start carving stuff up. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And here's the crazy stuff. Here's where options, man. All the options. Look at all these heads, dude. There's like 13 different heads up on this sprue alone. That's nuts. So there's more, because there's 10 bodies on this other sprue. So that means you have 3 extra heads that you can mix and match and do what you want with, which is really sweet. And then looks like here you have, on this left side, you got a couple of daggers, probably a laser weapon, as I'm assuming, a couple of more assault rifles, closer range, bunch more claws, the other arms to go with stuff, more claws, more pistols. And then here you have your special weapons. So this looks like a rocket launcher. Here's definitely a flamer. And then a couple more of the assault rifles, it looks like. But yeah, here's a better look. So that is that. That's just one set right there. And then you have this second set. This third set. And this fourth set. So you have 4 of these 2 sprue for your Marauder basic troops. That's a lot of dudes. It's gonna take some work. I mean, just just this alone, if you don't have time to sit down and really paint and assemble and have a good amount of time, this might take you a little bit, which could be a good thing, right? Especially if you're one of the folks that likes to paint as you buy, and you don't buy the next thing until you paint the first thing that you just bought. This is probably going to be a really good investment for you, because this will take you a little while to get going. But the big thing is, once you get it done, it's totally going to be worth it. So now we're going to do the Enforcer Sprues. These are my jam right here. So far, right now, nobody else in the store plays these guys, so I'm super excited to play these. And I know my son's gonna love the jet bikes, because he loves the Star Wars speeder bikes from Endor. I don't know what it is, he just loves them. So here's your bodies, again with the Spartan 300 abs. Looks like you got a pistol there and a big old knife that comes off their hand. We'll flip this around so I can show you the other side of it. Yeah, it's just a big old like wrist blade that just comes off the wrist, and just reminds me of Mass Effect. They had a weapon that was similar to that for their melee combat. Looks like a couple of those. A couple more assault rifles. You know, which more like look more like a modern day military, but kind of futuristic assault rifle. Not too unlike what you might see in some movies that are kind of supposed to be that same time period. And here's a bunch of legs with the armor plates on them. Like, these look good. The detail's good. I can't complain at all about these models. They're gonna look real nice once they're finally put together. So that's your legs, that's your weapons, that's your torsos, and of course these guys all got them. They all have the like jetpack vents on the back, so these guys can be moving around real fast. We'll have to deep dive into the book and actually see what their stats actually are. Here you got some pistols, some more assault rifles, more pistols. On this middle section you have, looks like ammo pouches, pistols in a holster. Not totally sure what that middle thing is. Let's flip this around. Not sure what that is. Must be a bracket. It's a bracket for something. This row is a bunch of arms with blades, and the bottom one is the heads. And there is 8 heads for 5 bodies. So again, you're going to have some extras. So that's pretty sweet. And then again, just like with the Marauder bags, I just showed you the one set of sprues here. This is one set. This is set number 2. Set number 3. Set number 4. And then this one's different, so we'll pop this open. This is your Peacekeepers. And for those that don't already know, you got the shields. And that's what your Peacekeepers are. They're kind of like your riot gear guys, and they like to get up in close range. Whereas the other sprue that I showed you, they're more of your standard troop that like to be at more of a longer range, is what it looks like. At least at first, right? So here again, 2 sprues. We'll start with the shields. Big old riot shield. And some detailed legs there. Got some torso, some hands with blades. So these guys are going to use the wrist blades as well. Some more legs. And then again here, it looks like you're getting... Here you got 7 heads, looks like, all up in this row. A couple ammo pouches, some arms and shoulders. And you got your weapons. So you have this one here is the burst rifle, one of the special heavies they get. I believe it pins enemy units down, which is going to be something nice to do, so the enemy team can't like charge at you real fast. I forget what this is. This might be their flamer, because it looks like there's only one there, so it's probably their flamer that they can take in the squad. And of course your bodies. These guys are a little bit thicker, up on the top chest area. And I got to carry that shield around all the time. That stuff gets heavy. But there's only one of these because you're only going to build like a leader. I believe you build a Peacekeeper captain and then like a Peacekeeper squad to go with them. And these are not necessarily like your standard troops. This is like your specialist, close range specialist troops for this faction. So that will be interesting to see how that works out. Maybe on an army build you're going to want a bunch of these, depending what your how some of the other factions work. We'll see. All right, now is the nerdy time. We're going to break the books out. So, and what's really nice is with this set, this is a starter set, and you're getting literally every army in the game as of right now is in this book. The rules for all of them is in this book. All the stats, everything is in this one book that you're getting in the starter set. Like, this is the insane value you get in this box. Already in the starter set. You don't got to buy this extra. This is included. That is not all. You get the actual full rule book just in the set. Like, Mantic clearly wants people to buy this set and get involved in this game and try it out, because they are just throwing a ton of value in here that competitors don't necessarily always do. And it features some enforcers right there. You see the Peacekeeper guys with his wrist blade, and then you got the guy with the shield out there, and you got the couple of the regular enforcer operatives in the back. One's got a missile launcher. That's going to be kind of fun. But you'll notice back here on the Force List book, this one's got the Marauders. So that's kind of neat. One book features each faction. So they clearly go together. But that's not all. You got a bunch of tokens. These are probably going to be objective tokens. This is like a flat rectangle. Not totally sure what that's going to be for. We'll figure that out later. And then all these like status tokens. Very nice. I know the circle ones here down at the bottom are like the activated tokens. Not totally sure yet what these other ones are for, but we're gonna find out. That is for sure. And that is everything you get in that box. And like I said, it's like 114 US dollars, something like that. Like, this is crazy for this industry to have this much stuff, this much value packed into one box. Like I said, MackDyeGames clearly wants people to pick this up, try it out, see if they like it, hopefully fall in love with it, and then want to add more armies, add more units to the stuff that comes in the box, all that great stuff. And we'll be covering all kinds of shenanigans, because we are going to be playing this game all the time up here at Pips Dice and Games. We will have all this kind of coverage for you.